We're back on Supercar Street Racing once again. You can see the channel right here. And I'm excited today because right behind me in the Supercar Street Racing office, we have the Walmart LED grab bag. Let's get to it. We're back after the holidays on Supercar Street Racing. I hope you and your family had a great holiday. And it is the new year. December has passed us and we are in January of 2024, if you can believe it or not. Supercar Street Racing channel grew a lot in 2023, and I hope that we can continue this growth. And today we're gonna start the year off with this Walmart LED grab bag. Now, I had no idea that Walmart had cheap LED stuff, and when I went in there yesterday to kill some time, I found all this stuff and I thought you guys might be interested in it, so I purchased a few things here that we're gonna jump into today. Right in front of me here is the Walmart LED grab bag. Now, some of this stuff I've never seen before. Some of it obviously is available from other sellers online. However, it was pretty cheap. I would compare it easily to Prime, except that it is way faster. Walk in, grab it, leave. So what we start with in this bag is the 2-pack of LED puck lights from Walmart. Now this is for the Supercar Street Racing storage shed, nothing more. We'll get these opened up and see what they are like. Now they do use 6 AAA batteries, I'm guessing 3 per unit, and there were 2 kinds in there, and these were actually the more bright ones with the most lumens, 100 lumen brightness each. Let's get these unboxed and see what they're all about. These are the Great Value LED puck lights. I want to say they were just a few dollars, maybe like, I don't know, $5 or something. And I'm assuming that the batteries are in them because there are no batteries in the packaging. And they were that easy to take out. And if you see right here and right now, they do have sticky stuff on the bottom. All right, so that is what is inside. And actually you have to pull the tab to let the battery work correctly. And now we have the cool daylight light of the Walmart LED puck light. And let me kill the lights in the office. And there is exactly what one of these lights does, and it is very bright. You can see right here, this is enough light to light up a small closet or an area like that. Pretty cool for a few bucks. I know these are quite common, but we will go now and install them in the Supercar Street Racing shed before it gets daylight. Headed out to the Supercar Street Racing shed where we will keep it quiet because it is 6 a.m. and I'm sure my neighbor is asleep. And you can see we have the Govee Pro permanent lights on warm white. And they do light up the shed quite nicely. Let's go ahead and get these installed. Oops, I turned one on. Oops, I turned 2 on. So we are inside the shed, and I think maybe center on each side, there is actually a round thing up here that looks like it was made for this. And that one is on. Nice. However, I do have power out by the dock that I can run over. Alright. Only problem being is that they're so high that they're hard to get to. But I can tiptoe and get to them, so that is fine. Now there is the SCSR shed lit up so nicely that I want to do that permanently, however, so we'll figure out getting power out here. Back in the Supercar Street Racing office after we installed the puck lights in the Supercar Street Racing shed, and next up on the list, which is a necessary must, is going to be these little USB wall charger adapters from Walmart. I think they were a couple of bucks each. You will need these because when you get all these lights, they will require some type of USB power source or a computer or laptop or anything that has a USB plug. Let's get these unboxed and see what they look like up close. All right, we got the on wall charger here, packaged very appropriately so people don't steal them from Walmart. And they just are little black pucks with little fold out plugs like that with a little LED light on the front. Believe it or not, as many of these as you get, things are not including them anymore. Pretty crazy. They stopped including them with phones. They give you a cable only now, which is a complete ripoff. But these are the on USB power adapter. The power hole for the USB device is on the side. So keep that in mind if you buy these. They're nice and compact, but the side thing has the power adapter for it. And we're gonna need these for our project today. So this is the on Connect on 2.4 amp USB wall charger / power adapter, providing 5 volts to your USB equipment. Moving next to the LED grab bag, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. I love this stuff. This is like my thing. You know that if you guys seen my house. So let's grab in here randomly, and we have the Tizumi LED Colorworks wall lights. Says remote included, customizable wall lighting decor, full spectrum dimmable LED, and it looks like it's 79 high by 40 wide. And on the back of the box we do see some other information here. USB controller and remote receiver. Fun firework shaped design. Let's get this guy unboxed and see what it's all about. Alright, the Tizumi or Zumi LED Colorworks wall lights. Let's see what's up in the side of this box. I'm curious about these. Alright, so there is a standard foil LED packaging. Wow. It looks kind of complicated. It's got all these different plugs on it. And then the single black plug. And apparently you unfold it. Let's see. This is interesting. Look at all the white plugs on the end. Alright, let's get this thing unraveled. I am interested in how this works. Wow. I am mind blown by this thing. You guys, it's just literally you have to create this yourself, and they all plug into this main guy here. It literally has like 10 LED strips with little plugs on the end, and you have to arrange them on your wall, and looks like it might be difficult to make it actually into a shape here that you would have to measure between each LED to get it perfectly round, like on the front of the box here. So this one gets power, and then on the actual unit itself, you will see a power indicator. This is where the long one goes. So you do it just like this, on the wall. This would be in the center, and then this long LED strip would connect to the bottom where the little indicator is here. So you have to do the design yourself, and it seems like this might look sloppy because if you can't get it perfect, it's not going to look right. It's marked here as power, and it simply plugs in, and they are keyed. You can't do it incorrectly. But that is the section that goes down in the picture. So if you're looking at the box, it would be this bottom section here, and that's what provides power to the unit. This is the remote control that's included with the Colorworks LED wall lights. That's what it looks like on the front with all the controls. We have our on power adapter here. Here's our USB receiver, controller. It is keyed one way, it cannot go in the other way. And we can see power to our LED light, and then we have a bunch of different controls on here. Now I'm just playing with the controls here to see what some of these things do. There's a speed up and speed down button, I believe. Now getting this thing installed is going to be a different story, so we will do that at another point in the video, but for now, this whole thing has to be stuck on the wall and a measurement done so that you actually do space these out correctly, or it's going to look absolutely strange. Next up on the list, we've got the Monster RGB Light Bar right here. Looking so fresh and fly. And in this Monster LED Light Bar, there should be a pair and a remote control. Let's get this thing unboxed and see what it's all about. Monster LED Light Bar unboxing here. And taking a look at the box, it does say multi-position, and it's got a picture of it and shows you that it does come in a 2-pack, a double pack of Monster light bars. Okay, and out of the box comes a couple of bases, the Monster light bar, a remote control, an operation manual, and let's see if they actually gave us, did they give us power bricks? Nope, they did not give you a power brick. I guess that's not included anymore. You get a USB extension cable though, which is interesting. Then they have a base right here. Aha, so it can go either up and down like that, or they have a slot on the side as well that you can actually use to sit them like this on the desk. And you can see the battery protector here. We pull that right out. And when we turn on the LED light bar, it is diffused. We can see that it is lit up on a nice blue color. So it doesn't do any chasing like I thought it might, unfortunately. And it doesn't look like it has a mode for music. So these are just simple little light bars, no big deal. They're kind of cool, but they're not exactly what I thought they were. They don't do any chasing. Moving on, we have the Monster Sound Reactive LED 3D Mirror Light, which I'm kind of hyped about. I thought this would be really cool in the studio if we can figure out how to mount it somewhere. Let's see exactly where it is. First of all, it's very small. And there it is, also requiring to be stuck onto a wall. Let's get this peel sat on a short. First, here's the remote control in the package. Now for the peel satisfaction for the short, we need to plug this guy in. Here's the tiny included power cable. It is very short, very, very, very short. A magnet to put on the wall with 3M tape on the back, or a stand, and on the bottom it has a power button and a USB, and I forgot the type of connector this is, but it's the old school one, it's not USB-C. And we'll go ahead and plug this in. Alright, we're going to film our short right now, it's going to be good. Alright, we got the alien, we got the mirror, we got the alien, we got the mirror, and we got the peel satisfaction. That peel sat is so good in your life, you love the peel sat. And then look at this, look how good it peels with the alien and the pure satisfaction. This is easily, so far, my favorite thing that we bought. I might have to buy another one of these. These are awesome. I love this thing. I'm going to have to go buy 2 or 3 more of these guys for as cheap as they were. I want to say they were like $9, let's see, $7 for this thing, man, and it's got this remote control, and you can cycle through the auto. Dang, this thing's legit. I love this thing. For as cheap as that was, you gotta admit that's really cool. I love it. I just realized also one cool feature, this thing is actually rechargeable. I pulled it out of the power source and it was still working. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this thing recharges via this power cable. Pretty neat. Okay, next up on the list, we have the light up marquee box called a color box, which I'm kind of hyped about. Very cool. This could actually go into the home theater room or next to the home theater room. And basically you get an LED box. It's from Zoomy, like the other one. 144 pieces. I believe it gives you letters. It looks huge on the box, but I'm sure it is as big as this box. Look at all the emojis here. And you get the remote control. And this guy was not very expensive. I have the receipt right here from Walmart. $7 from Walmart. Not bad. Let's get it opened up and see what it's all about. And there is the actual box. And it does come with a long USB Type-C cable. Looks like C on one end and A on the other end. And another remote control to add to the 100,000 remote controls that we already have at Supercar Street Racing. Checking out the LED light up marquee box, and this is what you get inside of it. You get a whole array of letters and emojis. You get a lot of stuff with it. All right, looks like you get 2 sets of letters and 2 sets of numbers and emojis, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm hyped. All right, we are unable to finish our sign because we don't have enough letters, but we do have some cool emojis. Let's see what we got here. How about a strong emoji? Well, I'm gonna go online and see if you can order extra letters for this. All right, I did locate the letters for this. I'm gonna go ahead and order this letter kit. It's got a lot of other cool things like red letters and all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get that ordered right now. You can see I had to fake the E because I'm out of E's, but I just ordered a whole set of marquee letters for this that will be here on Thursday. You do see 2 of the keyhole mounts here, so I don't think it'll be an issue to put some screws into the foam in the studio and hang it like that, because I want it behind where I do live stuff. All right, so you can see here the standard remote does the same thing as all of these other guys do, and fade is what I like, so I will probably leave it on that. And that is what the LED marquee light looks like. Standard remote does all the same thing. You can pick a color, do strobe, do fade, any of those things on the marquee light. These are also available on Amazon. I'll link them in the description. Out here in the 4K production studio, looking so fly and fresh, and we have successfully mounted most of the lights out here. And the first one is right here, missing all the letters, but we will have them tomorrow. We ordered them tomorrow, the next day they'll be here. So we have the marquee right here. It's going to say Supercar Street Racing, and when we are live, you can see it'll be right behind me there. And then over here in the center at the top, we have the nice cool LED mirror, and I have successfully run the power behind the wall and down over to power. So we have that looking really cool up on the wall. Then we have the light bar over here doing its thing on that corner. And then we have a light bar under here doing its thing on that corner. So guys, we have successfully installed the LED grab bag, minus the big star things. I can't put those in the studio because they need a flat surface to adhere to, but we are in the studio and it looks amazing. And now let's take a look at all this stuff on Amazon. Guys, welcome back to the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio. You got Brad here. Happy to have you back, and today we have a whole mess of Walmart LED lighting that we picked up for cheap when I was there trying to kill some time the other day. Now the first thing that we have up here is the Amazon Basics LED puck lights that we put out in the Supercar Street Racing storage shed. They are $8.68 on Amazon.com, and you can see them right here. And so they're about the same price at Walmart. I think I paid a couple of dollars less. They have a 4-star review here, so go over to that page and pick them up. All the links will be in the description for all of these things that we're talking about today.
Next thing we have is just your basic USB power brick. Now it's just a little tiny little 5-volt adapter. You need those for all of these lights unless you're plugging them into a computer or something with a built-in USB plug like the Amazon TVs up here. They are 3 for $7.99, so they are actually cheaper than at Walmart. So pick them up here. The link will be in the description also. Here is a similar light to the one that we found at Walmart that has the LED strips that go out and then the one that goes down to power. Now, I just will advise you, you have to build this. It doesn't come as a built structure. The best thing would probably be to do is get some sticks, cut some flat sticks off almost like rulers, and then arrange them in a certain direction and then stick the LED strips to them so you get them completely straight and laid out the way you want it. You could build your own little thing and then put all your lights on there. So just be aware you can get those cheaper at Walmart. Next thing we have is these basic little monster RGB lights. They don't have great reviews because they don't really do much. There's not a lot to say about them. They light up and they fade between the lights, but nothing amazing whatsoever. They have a 3.6 review. Now the coolest thing that I thought was in the whole thing was the 3D monster rechargeable multicolor mirror light. It is right here up on the wall as you saw in the video, and this thing is awesome. It has a magnetic mount on the back, and I just stuck the magnetic mount to the foam with glue, and then I stuck it right up there, and it is rechargeable, which is very cool. That is $24.99. It is quite a bit cheaper on actually at Walmart than it is on Amazon. So pick it up at Walmart or click through my link in the description. And the last thing is this cool little marquee box that you see back here with the Supercar Street Racing name incomplete because we ran out of actual letters to do this with. So I have ordered extra lettering from Amazon. A link will be in the description to this guy right here. So go ahead and pick one of those up for yourselves. And guys, always click through one of my links if you're buying anything on Amazon. It doesn't matter if it's the one that you need, the product you need or not. If you click through any of my links, it will give me just $1 or $2 when you purchase your products. Go ahead and leave a comment right now, like and subscribe, and hit the little bell icon. And guys, we absolutely have to get out of here. We got to go pay the power bill of $1 million for so many LED lights.